studied two Python libraries used for web scraping, Requests and BeautifulSoup. So let's have a quick overview about other popular Python web scraping libraries, mainly Scrapy and Selenium. Scrapy is a powerful Python framework for web scraping and crawling. Scrapy handles a lot of common functionality usually needed, so developers don't have to reinvent the wheel each time. For example, you don't have to worry about exporting your output into a file, because this is a built-in feature. Furthermore, Scrapy has robust crawling capabilities like being able to extract all the links from a website based on criteria. One of Scrapy's main advantages is that it's built on top of Twisted, an asynchronous networking framework, which, in other words, means that Scrapy is a really efficient asynchronous framework. So, to illustrate why this is a great feature, I'll use an enlightening example. So, imagine you have to call 100 different people by phone numbers. Normally, you do it by sitting down, dialing the first number, and then patiently waiting for the response on the other end. In an asynchronous world, you can pretty much dial in the first 20 or 50 phone numbers, and then only process those calls once the other person on the other end picks up the phone. So Scrapy works in a similar way while handling links, and that's why it's efficient and fast. On the other hand, Selenium is, first of all, a tool for automating tests for web applications. However, it's used for web scraping mainly if a website uses JavaScript. So if a site is heavy on JavaScript, which more and more sites are, Selenium is a good option because it's beginner-friendly and it makes it easy to extract the data, especially if JavaScript interactions are very complex, including a bunch of GET and POST requests. In such case, you can either use Selenium solely or in pair with Scrapy. You can iterate JavaScript-heavy pages with Selenium and then use Scrapy or BeautifulSoup to extract data from the HTML that Selenium produces to make the process faster. If you want to learn more about Scrapy and Selenium, we have dedicated courses for them. So hopefully this web scraping course has been useful for you. You should now be able to apply what you've learned on other websites. Please let me know if you have any questions. See you in other Python tutorials.